Hello, Rutgers, and welcome to another episode of Wake Up Rutgers. We've got a fantastic show lined up for you. It is March 5th, 2020. Weather watcher Ashley Cornish will give you the regional and big picture forecast for the day. We'll be checking out the STEM conference with our very own Anaya Wallace. Later on, we'll be talking to Amani Johnson about Women's Day at Douglas. We've got tons to get to. Let's wake up, Rutgers! Hello and welcome, Rutgers. It's great to be here on this beautiful Thursday morning. We're here to wake you up every Thursday morning this semester with all the exciting news, events, and weather. So as you can see, I'm here by myself on this Thursday because Josh is out sick. Hopefully he's up and running back next Thursday. I'm a little sad and lonely that he isn't here with me. But spring break is also coming up. I don't really have any crazy spring break plans. I'm going to be working, hanging out at home, hopefully seeing my friends that are coming back from other colleges. It is also Women's History Month as of March. President Jimmy Carter was the first president to issue this, Women's History Month. So it's really exciting, all these fun events that Rutgers is going to have. Shout out to my mom, my grandma, and my aunt for, being really inspiring women that have, seen me grow to the woman I am today. So before we can get to the rest of the show, let's see how much you know. How long has Women's History Month been celebrated for? We'll tell you the answer when we come back. Join us at the annual Latinx Student Faculty Mixer on Thursday, March 5th at 6 p.m. till 8:30 p.m. at the Zimmerly Art Museum. Their main goals are to strengthen the Afro-Latinx community, foster healthy student and faculty conversations, and to advise students of beneficial university resources. For more information, visit www.zimmerlymuseum.rutgers.edu. Welcome back, Rutgers. Before the break, we asked, how long has Women's History Month been celebrated for? Congress declared March as National Women's History Month in March of 1987. Also, another fun fact is Rutgers has housed one of the premier graduate programs in women's and gender history for the past 2 decades and is currently ranked #1 in the nation by U.S. News and World Report. A hallmark of the program is emphasis on comparative perspectives that introduce students to commonalities and differences among women within and across nations, regions, and time periods. The program in Women's and Gender History at Rutgers helped to pioneer the analysis of gender relations, including the study of men and masculinities, as well as women and femininities, and now also includes the study of sexualities. At its inception, the program traditionally focused on Western Europe, England, and the United States. We have expanded the program's global reach by building strengths in Central and Eastern Europe, South Asia, Latin America, Africa, and the Caribbean. It's so great that we have, Women's Month expanding within all across the regions, not just America. It's even great that we have Rutgers holding all these events, to celebrate. So now let's check out the weather forecast with our very own Ashley Cornish.
Thanks, Sydney. This is Weather Watcher Ashley Cornish bringing you guys your Thursday morning weather update for Wake Up Rutgers. As you can see, we've got a beautiful day to start off. We've got a temperature of 40 degrees, mostly sunny skies, a relatively low humidity. Only a little bit of rain fell last night with only a 100th of an inch, so really no precipitation has fallen over the past 24 hours, but that will be changing as we have a chance of rain in store for tomorrow. And then we've got a pleasant weekend ahead with temperatures in the high 50s, and then we have even temperatures reaching up to the high 60s, so really spring-like conditions to start off next week. Taking a look at the current radar, you can see that just a little bit of rain has moved out of our area with, again, mostly sunny skies now. And then if we take a look at the nation as a whole, really no precipitation in the northeast, but you can see that down in the southern belt states around Georgia, Mississippi, and Alabama are getting a lot of rain. Again, those states were in drought conditions a couple days ago, so it's probably good they're getting a little bit of rain. But back to our area, as you can see, Friday right around 2 p.m., rain has moved in for much of the Garden State. As you can see, just a little bit to our west, we have a little bit of snow, but mixed precipitation. And over the next couple of hours, that could be mixing in New Brunswick, but then moving out for a pretty pleasant day on Saturday. But back to today, we've got a high temperature of 53 degrees, mostly sunny skies, and a light wind of 6 miles per hour out of the west. And then tonight, getting down to 35 degrees, so not even below our freezing mark, with partly cloudy skies and a really calm wind of only 1 mile per hour. All right, I'll be back later with you guys' big picture and 7-day forecast.
Thanks, Ashley, for the weather. So it's going to be a little chilly on the chillier side today, but it is a beautiful day. There is no rain today, but we'll be seeing rain tomorrow. So it's a little unfortunate, but the rain's going to throw aside. The weekend's going to be a beautiful weekend, just a little on the chillier side, but hopefully spring will come soon enough. So we'll be right back right after this.
Did you lose your ID? Not sure of what to do? First, send an email to lostcard@aps.rutgers.edu to suspend your card so no one else can use it. Next, visit one of the RU Connection offices to have your lost or stolen ID card replaced. There is an office located on every campus. Rutgers Hall on College Avenue is open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. The Bush, Cook Douglas, and Livingston campus housing offices are open Monday through Friday from 8:30 to 5 p.m. The Public Safety Card office is open from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Fridays. You will need to pay for your new ID with $20 in RU Express. If you don't have RU Express, you can go to the cashier's office next to Records Hall before getting a new ID. Make sure to provide a form of unexpired government-issued photo identification when asking for a new ID. It's that easy to replace your ID. Make sure to keep it in a safe place so you don't lose it again. For more information and a more detailed explanation, visit pst.rutgers.edu/rules.php.
Welcome back, Rutgers. Let's jump into our news and events for today. Rutgers University has suspended all study abroad programs and international spring break programs on Monday night due to the international spread of the coronavirus. The program sponsors about 200 Rutgers overseas students this semester. President Robert Barchi recommends that Rutgers faculty, staff, and students who participate in the third-party study abroad programs to come home as soon as possible. He stated, "While we are making this strong recommendation, please know that the final decision on participation in those programs is up to the affected students and their families." Barchi continued in the message, "We are working to address any academic issues that arise for the 200 students currently involved in international study abroad programs." Rutgers University will announce by April 1st whether students will be allowed to study abroad in the summer and fall. Rutgers has also issued a ban on all university-related travel to China, where the virus originated and is most widespread, according to media reports. So the coronavirus has been affecting many parts of the U.S. Including our neighboring town, Fort Lee. So, it's right here, right around the corner, so make sure you're taking the initiative to practice good hygiene, like make sure you're washing your hands, sneezing in your elbow, drinking water, just having good, healthy habits because, you never know, you don't want to get anyone sick. In other news, lead author and assistant professor at the Center for Tobacco Studies and the School of Public Health, Dr. Mary Harna, found that younger people often believe Juul products are not electronic cigarettes. According to researchers, the Juul's early marketing was very effective at growing the brand's popularity. In 2018, this led to the verb Juuling and terminology that affects how officials accurately measure e-cigarette use. In a current survey, some students who reported current use of Juul did not report current use of e-cigarettes, even though Juul is a brand of e-cigarette. Dr. Mary Harnett emphasizes that in the future, survey makers should think that more carefully about how future questions are constructed when assessing e-cigarette use among teens. This will help to carve out policies that address age-restrictive laws to obtaining the JUUL products. Yeah, so juuling has been a real issue for all teens. There should be more awareness on this unhealthy effects of juuling because, it's affecting a lot of teens, and it's, just really it's just bringing a lot of awareness. A lot of stuff is going on in the news that people are getting very sick. But in other news, let's check out the fun events we have coming up at Rutgers. On Monday, March 9th from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m., RUPA presents the International Women's Day event at the Livingston Student Center. Come celebrate International Women's Day by spinning a trivia wheel for a chance to win a prize. The prizes include laptop stickers, face masks, and CarMax. There will even be a photo booth with a free Polaroid opportunity. So this is a cool event to celebrate here at Rutgers, to celebrate, International Women's Month. So definitely come check it out. I know I will be checking it out. So another event we have going on is tonight from 8 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. at the Red Lion Cafe. The Active Minds at Rutgers organization will be hosting an event called Self-Love in Different Languages. Come celebrate self-love with Active Minds by attending our gallery art show. Enjoy visual arts, live performances, a painting activity, and free food. So this is a really different event we have going on at Rutgers. It's really cool that, they're using, self-aware to use paintings and visual arts, something really different. So another great event that Rutgers is hosting is the STEAM Conference. So let's check out the last year's STEAM Conference with our very own Anaya Wallace. We'll be right back after this.
Hello, Rutgers. I'm Anaya Wallace, and we're here at the Livingston Student Center for the 2019 Dr. Jewel Plummer Cobb STEAM Conference. This year's theme is The Future is Feminist. Sounds like fun. Let's go check it out. What is the Women's Empowerment Conference?
What is the women's empowerment? It's so many things. When we think about women's empowerment, it's really about connecting our Rutgers University students with alumni, faculty, and staff, and creating spaces where they can engage and learn from one another. We're putting our Rutgers women in a space where they can thrive and learn and be empowered, that they can be anything and they can do anything.
Why did you choose to be a speaker in today's event?
I chose to be a speaker in today's event because I had rarely ever seen South Asian women telling stories of empowerment and sharing their narratives and where they come from and the difficulties they've had in their experience. So I wanted to make sure that I could be an example, or I could set an example that whatever community you come from, you deserve to have your voice heard by all people.
What is women's empowerment to you?
Women empowerment is about supporting each other, it's about lifting each other up, seeking mentorship, and it's all about just forming this sisterhood and unity amongst each other.
What was your favorite part of coordinating this event?
It's always the opportunity to get to work with the students. We're blessed to bring in some great speakers who do very well professionally, but the heart and soul of the conference are our Rutgers students, and so I'm always inspired by them, and I'm always excited also that this is an opportunity to bring in high school girls and other girls in the pipeline and get them excited about their future as well.
Well, everybody, I hope you left feeling as inspired as I did. I'm Anaya Wallace, RUTV.
Thanks, Anaya. So the STEAM conference is really cool, really inspirational, women helping women. They're giving a lot of advice, so it's really cool to see. So don't go anywhere. After the break, we'll be talking to Amani Johnson.
Rutgers Day is happening this year on Saturday, April 25th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. on all Rutgers New Brunswick campuses. This day is jam-packed with free entertaining events, performances, and food vendors. Students, alumni, family, and friends are all welcomed. If you are interested in the STEM fields, you can see and learn a lot about the life sciences, health sciences, engineering, and math programming activities that Rutgers has to offer on Bush campus. If eco programs like Green Living Tips and petting zoos are your interest, the Cook and Douglas campus offers animal exhibits and beautiful nature displays. Also, performances will be on the Big R stage near the Passion Puddle. There will even be food vendors surrounding the Cook and Douglas campus. Also, you don't want to miss all the student life programs and activities on the historic College Avenue campus. The Rutgers Day Parade displays all the Rutgers spirit and talent as people cheer and wave on College Avenue. For more information and access to the activities brochure for this coming Rutgers Day, check out www.rutgersday.rutgers.edu. We hope to see you at this event. You don't want to miss all the fun. Mark your calendars.
Welcome back, Rutgers. Here with me is Amani Johnson, the Public Relations Specialist at the Douglas Residential College. Thank you for joining me here today.
Thank you, Sydney.
So what is the Douglas Residential College?
Of course. So Douglas Residential College is the women's college at Rutgers University. We are 2,600 students on this wonderful campus, and we provide students with resources, academic experiences ranging from STEM experiences all the way to STEAM experiences, as well as a global village and a lot of career and professional development.
So what is the history behind the Douglas Residential College?
Of course. So Douglas Residential College was founded in 1918. We were founded as the New Jersey College for Women, and later we were Douglas College, and now we are Douglas Residential College. And we are thriving. We are almost 102 years old, and we are living, and our women are leading, living, and learning with conviction, and that's what we love so much about our history.
Yeah, that's so great. So what is Women's Day at Douglas?
Of course. So Douglas Residential College and the Douglas Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion program, we are hosting Women's Day at Douglas for the second year in a row. Last year was amazing. It was, it's so exciting, a lot of activities. The vision behind the event is really to unite women at Rutgers. We have over 180 organizations and programs at Rutgers that cater to women's needs. That's a lot of programs. We use this day as a way to really unite women across all campuses, sororities, student organizations, offices that really cater to women's needs. And we want to make sure that we give you guys a space to really expand and be yourselves in those days. So on March 6th, which is Friday, March 6th, tomorrow, from 12 to 3 p.m. at the Ludwig Center on Douglas campus, we will be hosting massages, yoga, just great activities related to self-care, in addition to collaborative art activities, and also we will have an involvement fair featuring our partners who have partnered with us on this great event.
That's great. So can anyone come to this event?
Yeah, so the event is free, and it's open. You have to register online at douglas.rutgers.edu. And we have some partners who have also partnered with us. We are partnering with Every Month Inc. and also Be the Change. So Be the Change NJ will be sponsoring Operation PBJ, which is really exciting because we're going to be making PBJ sandwiches for homeless people who are affected in our areas, and we're going to be distributing those PBJ sandwiches to them. And we're also partnering with Every Month Inc., who is really amazing because it was founded by a Rutgers woman, Kimberly Machana, and I give her a lot of credit because she came up with this amazing idea to impact and provide women who don't have access to education on menstruation, but also hygiene products. So we're partnering with her and her organization to collect donations for this amazing event. And we're going to be giving her the donations and allowing her to distribute them to the women who are going to be most impacted by those donations. So we're very excited about that, and that's a great aspect of this event.
Yeah, that's really great. So where do the donations go specifically towards?
So the donations will go to anybody that she kind of sees the need. We've asked that she keep it local because while she does impact the students in Kenya, there's also women in our backyard that really could be impacted by this great donation. We remember our first experiences as women who went through puberty, and so it's not easy. And so there's a lot of women who need that support, both financially and materially as well.
Yeah, definitely. That's so great. You don't really hear anyone really donating that stuff. People are not really that aware. That's not the thing that you always think about. That's always in the back of your mind.
Yes.
So what other events are held by the residential college?
So we hold events almost every other day. We have some great events ranging from STEM events to workshops catering to development and career development. We also host a lot of art events through our Gender and Arts program, who will also be a partner during this day tomorrow. And so we host events from mosaic workshops to research workshops to get people prepared to pursue research. And one of our biggest initiatives is our Project Super, which provides students with stipends to do research during the summer. So, you know, when you're here during the summer at Rutgers or abroad, we provide you with stipends so that you're able to really delve into research and expand your knowledge. So we love that aspect of Douglas. And so we have events almost every other day. You can see our website for more events, and we welcome people to come. Anybody can come and to enjoy our events. And also, we post them on Facebook pretty regularly as well. So check us out.
Definitely. So who is the most influential woman to you?
Okay. So I will have to say my mom is the most influential woman in my life. I love my mom because she is brilliant, and she's also in a public relations position. And so obviously you can see where I was inspired to choose my career path. But she also just wrote a book. And so for me, her writing a book is so inspirational for me because I also want to write a book one day. And so I hope that I'm able to follow in her footsteps and make her proud. So she's the most influential woman in my life, and I love her. Hi, Mom.
Yeah, I would definitely say my mom, too. She has inspired me to do so many things. You know, she made me the woman I am today. So, but where can students get more information?
Of course. So they can follow us at RU Douglas on social media, as well as douglas.rutgers.edu for any events. We also, you know, you can find us online. You can find us also on the Douglas campus. So we have 2 administrative buildings, College Hall and also Carpenter Hall. So we have free tutoring and resume hours in those buildings. And so we also have merchandise there as well. And so come and see us.
All right, so it was so nice speaking with you. Thank you, Imani. We'll be right back after this.
The Rutgers libraries have some of the biggest resources this university has to offer. There are 9 libraries located throughout all campuses with convenient hours to fit any student schedule.
The Alexander Library on College Ave campus is open 24 hours, but before 8 a.m. and after 10 p.m., a valid Rutgers ID is required. The Art Library, located on College Ave behind Scott Hall, is open from 8:30 a.m. to 10 p.m. The Carr Library on Livingston campus is open 24 hours, but before 8 a.m. and after 10 p.m., a valid Rutgers ID is required. The Chang Library on the Douglas campus is open from 8:30 a.m. to 10 p.m. The Mabel Smith Douglas Library on the Douglas campus is open 24 hours, but before 8 a.m. and after 10 p.m., a valid Rutgers ID is required. The Library of Science and Medicine on Bush campus is open 24 hours, but before 8 a.m. and after 10 p.m., a valid Rutgers ID is required. The Math and Physics Library inside of the Hill Center on Bush campus is open from 8:30 a.m. to 10 p.m.
There's plenty of space for everyone at the library, so come inside.
Welcome back, Rutgers. Let's check up on Ashley Cornish for the 7-day forecast.
All right, thanks again, Sydney. Now checking out today's regional forecast, we've got temperatures in the low 40s throughout and upper 30s throughout much of the tri-state area and upper northeast. You can see Philadelphia down at 44 degrees, nearby New York City at 42. And then as we move to our higher elevations, only getting to our freezing mark of 32 degrees in Syracuse, 35 in Albany, and then 38 in Boston, as well as Hartford. And now for tonight, we've got temperatures, again, pretty cold throughout much of the state. As you can see, Philadelphia down at 30 degrees, New York City at 31, and then dipping down even colder as we move up to the north. You can see Albany right at 21 degrees for tonight. And then for your 7-day forecast, Thursday we have mostly sunny skies, pretty pleasant day in store. Low of 35 degrees here in New Brunswick. And then Friday we do have that chance of rain, but that will be clearing up for a really pleasant weekend. As you can see, temperatures 46 on Saturday and 58, almost 60 degrees on Sunday. But that gets even better, as you can see, on Monday, 67 degrees. So honestly, that's shorts weather for most people after coming out of this cold winter. But then we have to bring out our umbrellas for Tuesday and Wednesday. As always, you can check out me and all the other weather watchers on all our various social media platforms, as well as every 15 minutes on channel 23.1 RUTV. All right, I'll be back next week. Have a beautiful weekend, Rutgers.
Ashley, for the weather, it's going to be a little chilly tonight, so make sure you have your jackets. Not that spring weather yet. It is going to be warmer, though, this upcoming week. So you can bust out those shorts, you know, maybe a little long sleeves sweatshirt. But I'm so excited because I can't wait for spring. I love to like walk outside, just walk around, you know, look at the nature. So I'm really excited, you know, a lot of spring events will be coming up, you know, at Rutgers. So we'll be right back right after this.
Hey, do you want to go get lunch?
Sure, can you swipe me in though?
I guess, but you don't have any more meal swipes?
No, unfortunately I ran out.
Well, what are you going to do for food?
Right now I'm buying, but once my cash starts going down, I gotta look for other solutions.
Oh, well, I have the perfect solution.
The Rutgers Food Pantry falls under the Off-Campus Living and Community Partnerships Office and is located at 39 Union Street on the College Avenue campus and is open from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. When you walk into the office, just tell the receptionist at the front that you are there to utilize the pantry. They will then assist you in figuring out what to take and how much to take based on your personalized needs. For more information, visit www.foodpantry.rutgers.edu.
You can go to their Facebook page and like it for food pantry updates, or you can go to their website at foodpantry.rutgers.edu.
That's awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Welcome back, Rutgers. Today we talked about how the coronavirus is affecting Rutgers. President Robert Barchi is recommending faculty, families, and students to come back home. We also talked about today how younger people who use the Juul products do not realize they are considered electronic cigarettes. We also talked about 2 fun events happening here at Rutgers. We have an event tonight called Self-Love in Different Languages, and that has, some art, visual arts, come to paint and stuff. So really cool, really different event here at Rutgers. And then we also have the International Women's Event on Monday, March 9th, where you can learn about, different activities and stuff they have for International Women's Day. It's going to be really fun. There'll be food, pictures will be taken. And we also talked about with Amani about the Douglas Residential College. We have an event coming up tomorrow that they have like activities. She talked about like massages, face masks, something that you could just relax, a little self-care, really perfect event. Anyone could come, it's free. It's gonna be like really fun and exciting. With Women's History Month being right here this month, it's really exciting to celebrate all the women like I have around me. I have my mom, my aunt, my grandma. They made me into the woman I am today and really helped me shape to be like that, a good person, But, well, Rutgers, that'll do for today's episode. For more events happening this week, you can go to getinvolved.rutgers.edu or ruevents.rutgers.edu. Follow us on social media by searching RU Network and follow us on Twitter by searching @WakeUpRutgers. We love hearing from you. Thanks again for tuning in. I'm Sydney Cortez. Enjoy your weekend and we'll see you next week.